This weekend I'm playing at the #1 club in the USA. Show you everything, show you the club, show you my set, show you behind the scenes, show you the preparation.
Oh wow, this is mental.
That's big. Look at the screens. Fucking wham.
James Hyde.
Welcome to this episode of Moving Differently. Can you see my breath? This weekend I'm playing at the #1 club in the USA, and I'm going to take you with me, show you everything, show you the club, show you my set, show you behind the scenes, show you the preparation, and show you the aftermath. But first, we're going to play a college show. I got no idea what to expect. Let's go.
Who does this?
Fucking cold, mate. Yo, and just like that, we made it to San Francisco. Since we're here, there's a radio station here that want to do an interview, and we thought, why not? Because they've been playing a lot of my music, so we're gonna meet the guys. Let's fucking go. Welcome to San Francisco. So we're here in San Francisco for this one show before we then go on to Washington, DC to play at the #1 club in the whole country. The show here is at a place called the Midway, which looks epic. It looks amazing. Rashawn's going to go to sound check and let me know pretty much how big it is.
How epic it is.
And how epic it is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's almost sold out. My manager's just texted me and said there's like less than 10% of tickets left. So I just put it on my Instagram story. Almost sold out. If it sells out, I'll be so fucking proud because it's a big venue and I've never played there before. So it's looking good. It's looking good. Getting some music ready and preparing myself for the #1 club in the USA. We're not going to get much sleep before we go there, obviously. It's almost like there's some sort of system in place where you're never allowed to sleep too much before a big show. And then we're going to have a discussion about what we're going to do with the visuals as well for the show at Echo Stage, Washington, DC. So yeah, let's get on with it. Transition. It's not my birthday until next week, but Rashawn just gave me my birthday present because he's run out of space in his suitcase.
Yeah.
So I have to open it on camera so that my reaction is documented because I don't know what he's got me with. This bag looks like a good start. It's so well wrapped. Anger. Sick. Come on, bro. Thank you, man.
That's alright, man.
Thank you, bro.
That's alright, man.
Appreciate it, man. Let's fucking go. Let me get this to big head size.
Fam, if you know how I was like to the guy, I was talking to him about the hat size. He was like, alright, so what about this that? Nah, bro. Because I know what he's going to say when I bring it to him. He's like, I've got a big head, so I need a proper size hat. Yeah.
Yep, there we go, bro. Big head size. Come on, legend, bro. Thank you.
That's alright, bro.
Yeah, that was sick.
Gonna put it away till my birthday, eh? What was the club like?
Massive.
Is it?
It was like a warehouse. Like it was literally
Yeah.
like a warehouse feel, but it was epic. Like lighting, visuals. So
Is it?
much. Oh mate, it was like, you know me. I was like,
Look how excited he is. Check.
it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, our driver is 2 minutes away, so let's get it. Off we go to, I've forgotten the name of the club, Midway, San Francisco, Bay Area. Let's go, transition. The show's sold out.
Yo. Alright, so that gets me even more. Alright.
I just got a text that said sold out, so let's fucking go. Here we go, San Francisco.
That's how we do it, bro.
Disconnected.
I ain't got time for that.
debrief. We just had a driver who played us the music that he made with his band, and it was salsa music. And EV Pro said, Arriba! And the guy was like, no Arriba, this is salsa. Welcome to the debrief. I had a great time at that show. It was really good. It wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I really, really enjoyed it. Rate the show out of 10, Rashaan.
Gotta give it an 8. Gotta give it an 8.
9.
Whoa.
I'm 8.
Okay.
I'm an
What
8.
was the worst thing about the show? I'm just looking at his face like this. He can't wait to tell us the worst thing about the show. Go on.
Worst thing about the show, I'd say is a tech guy again. Like, I feel like I'm complaining about tech people, but yeah, mate, come on, stay awake, stay focused. You had a job to do.
What was he doing?
Or was it a case of what was he not doing?
He was high. That was what was wrong. He was high. His jaw was swinging.
Best thing about the show?
Best bit about the show is when you played Lose Control, because
The new one.
yeah, it was epic. And the funny thing, that was the first time I seen a reaction to the song. Even though they didn't know it, they knew. And that was that caught me. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that when you play that
Yeah.
one, for sure. Okay, my favourite thing about the show, the fans. It was like different groups of fans today. I feel like last time we played San Francisco, and this time I saw like totally different groups of people, which is super interesting. Like, see like Hype Fam reaching different types of people in the city, which is amazing. There are good energy, loads of people on shoulders. I signed some really random things. I signed someone's shoe. The mad thing about when you start signing things, like someone had a Stereohype t-shirt and I signed that for them. But then everyone else is like, oh my God, he's signing things. What have I got that he could sign? And then things just get wilder and wilder. Like people like take off their shirt that's like not a Stereohype shirt and give you that to sign. Someone give me their hat, someone gives me their shoe. The other day I signed an iPhone. Like, yeah, people just keep giving you anything they've got. Obviously I can't sign everything that gets thrown at me though, because I'll be there all night. The worst thing about the show, they didn't have CO2. And it looked like it was, when we got there, I was like, oh, this is going to look amazing when the CO2 goes off. And then it never went off. But it is what it is. So all in all, really good. I'm really happy. I enjoyed myself. I know that's not what it's all about, but I enjoyed myself, all right? In the morning, we are literally in a few hours. How long are we going to sleep?
And we got 5 hours.
We got 5 hours, guys. Don't worry. 5 hours sleep, and then we're flying to Washington, D.C., #1 club in the USA, which is also #2 club in the world. First time playing there. I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous, and I just can't wait to go to sound check and see this place before the doors open. I hope we make it to sound check as well, because even though we're leaving quite early, we're traveling forward in time. So when we land, we're going to be in a different time zone, so we actually get there quite late. Assuming nothing's delayed, we'll make it to sound check. We'll see how we get on in the morning, yep? Transition. Yo, welcome to Washington. That was a shit flight, man. It's like 5 hours on a little tiny plane with no like proper food or refreshments, squashed in between two other people. I wasn't even sat with these two, I was sat in the middle seat with some strange people. They weren't that strange. Sorry if I've offended you, if you're watching this. I don't think you are. Anyway, we're finally here in Washington, D.C. As you can tell, I've kind of lost my voice a bit. Probably should have got more sleep last night. I'm excited though. We're going to go straight to our hotel, and then we're going to go to sound check and check out what the #1 club in the USA looks like. Let's fucking do this. I'm excited. Thank you.
Oh wow. This is mental.
That's big.
Oh, sick. Sick.
Hey, I saw you, Rashawn.
Yep.
This is how Rashawn
How you doing, man?
is
Sure, man. That's
controlling
me, man.
the special effects.
Rashawn.
So if you watch this video and anything's like even
Yeah, I was
slightly
more
out of
thinking,
sync,
so if the camera's from here,
Okay.
all the way
Rashawn.
down. Can you just test something quickly?
Yep. Tables are really good height. I know that sounds really stupid, but sometimes they're not. How much CO2 the #1 club in the USA has? How much do you think they're going to use for my set tonight? Oh, he's alright. So you can probably hear Rashawn doing a sound check in the background. It's the horriblest thing to listen to in the entire world, but that's what it takes to make sure that the decks and the mix are working properly. Yo, it's so good in here. Look at the floors like concrete. It's crazy. It's like we're in a warehouse, but it's also a club. They've got the balance between club and warehouse. It's so on point.
This venue's amazing.
Even already you can see how cool the lights look, and there's no they haven't got any LED screens on yet either. You watch Rashawn doing sound check. We need a longer lens.
Wallace, zoom in.
Yo, look at the quality of these LED screens. They just turned off.
You'll still look held up if you want to talk.
Look at the fucking screens. So as I said to you before all the screens went off, look how good the screens are. Can we go forward, yeah? It's like, you know when someone's got that really expensive TV in the living room and you can't even see the pixels? Yeah, that. It's like Rashawn's TV. That's all I can think that it reminds me of right now. It's just saying it's like your TV. Oh, mate. That looks dope. All right, are we done?
Ready?
Yeah. So get changed.
No, I was actually saying, are you ready? Like, I wasn't saying, are you ready to go?
Oh yeah, fucking damn asleep, mate. Let's go.
Let's do this, guys.
We go give some high fives. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. My man.
Moving differently. We going in it? Thank you, Brian. Let's go.
I haven't even been out there, bro. I've been down and I stood backstage at the side and I could just hear people going, James, hi, James. And I was like, can they see me? Because like, obviously Vanessa is playing right now. I'm like, why are you chanting James Hype when Vanessa is on? I was like, nah, I'm so far back, there's no way they can see me. And then I said to the artist liaison, I was like, you think they can see me? He's like, yes, bro, they can see you. I was like, how? He's like, your hair. Because I was just like a silhouette, you know? But yeah, so I haven't even seen what it looks like, but Rashawn and EV Pro said it looks fucking wild. So yeah, let's
Go!
I'm really excited, man. Tonight feels special as well because it's the last night of this USA tour. So yeah, whatever happens tonight, I'm going home tomorrow.
J-type bitch. J-type bitch. J-type bitch. J-type bitch. J-type bitch. J-type bitch. J-type bitch.
I feel a little disconnected. Nothing better. Can't correct it. I take a little. So affected. I feel a little disconnected. I feel a little disconnected. Nothing better. Can't correct it. I take a little. So affected. I feel a little disconnected.
Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, night,
It is. I don't believe that.
It's not even that cold, man. James, you're from the north as well.
My phone says 0.
Yo, yo.
Debrief.
Debrief.
Debrief. Debrief. Debrief. Rate the show out of 10. Do you know what's funny? First of all, I just got a text off Charlie saying rate the show out of 10. And I don't know whether he's like joking because that's what we do in the debrief, or if he's serious and he really wants me to rate it out of 10. You go first.
9.5.
1.5.
Because I can't give a show a 10 yet.
Let me think. 9. But it was only a technical problem that stopped it from being a 10.
What technical problem would that be?
My headphones stopped working, completely stopped working because they got sweat in them. This is the second time that this has happened in 2 months.
Wallace, insert the clip here.
I still want your hands up on my body. You still make my heart beat fast, Ferrari.
Sweat goes into my ears and I can feel it happening. And it goes into the headphone. Like when it gets really bad, it goes into the headphone. The past few nights, you might have seen me like taking my in-ear out, drying it, putting it back in. If I can catch it, then the sweat won't go into it, and then it's okay. Tonight, I was like, fuck it, man. Like this is the show. This is the #1 club. I'm just gonna fucking go for it. I don't care. I do care because the headphones are expensive, but I don't have a show tomorrow. So if they break, they break. They fucking broke, didn't they? The headphones started going quiet. And I was like, oh no. Turned it up on the mixer. Didn't get any louder. I was like, shit. And then it just went off. I was like, fuck. I turned around and I was like, Rashawn, get me headphones. Headphones. And he's like, what? He's like, we don't have any more headphones. Like he thought I meant like a spare pair. And I was like, no, bro, like any headphones. Like any headphones. So he went up to the dressing rooms and came back with another artist's headphones. I was like, yes, yes. But then I was really struggling to mix because the monitors were really far apart and I'd been mixing in my ears all night and it sounded totally different, so it just really threw me off. But yeah, hopefully the people in the crowd didn't notice, you know. I tried not to let it affect my performance. And to be honest, I actually enjoy DJing without the in-ears in, it's just bad for my ears. Yeah, so the best thing about the show for me was how busy it was. Like how many people were there. That's the best thing for me. It's the most famous club in the USA. It's the best fucking club. So it's the ultimate place to play as a DJ in the USA, and there's like more than 2,000 people there. Fucking proper hype fam, t-shirts, banners, signs. I need to put this in the episode because I'm really sad that the guy didn't make it in. There's a guy in Discord called Plush Lid who made this banner.
We'll add it in as well.
You got it?
Yeah.
But the security wouldn't let him in with it, so I can only assume it was fucking wham. And they were like, mate, your thing is too big. What?
Pause.
So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that made it into the episode because that's such a ridiculous banner. Thank you. We love that, real hype fam. So yeah, best thing about it for me was how many people were there. It's just like, it's really nice to see when you're playing like the most legendary venue that many people are coming out, because everybody plays there. That is the venue where every artist plays. The worst thing about it for me, already said it, my headphones broke. They didn't break for I did like the first hour and they were totally fine, but then just towards the end they broke and it threw me off a little bit. Rashawn, best thing?
The hype fam.
Yeah.
There was so much hype fam. So much. And no one stopped dancing. There was such a vibe. It was epic. The only downside, I'll say, is tech again. Like, little glitches. It was better than what we usually have, but that's what I'll say, yeah.
EV Pro, rate it out of 10.
9.3.
Okay.
I don't know. I think there was little things. I feel like you could have been closer to the crowd.
I agree with that. And the visibility as well. I would have liked to see the front row a little bit clearer.
When we went down the front, it was like like
they're
a wave
so good. Yeah,
of
yeah.
energy and
Yeah.
fans.
What was your favourite thing about it?
Two things. I think the crowd and just how the venue ran.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
run.
yeah, yeah.
Everything was just so
Yeah, yeah.
streamlined, smooth.
You can just tell why it's such a good.
Yeah,
venue.
you can
Yeah,
see exactly why it's
Totally.
number one.
And what was the worst thing?
I don't know. There were a couple of little light things that just kept changing now and again, but other than that was about it really.
My new favourite venue, hands down. And you know how hard that is.
That's a bold statement. It's definitely up there as one of my favourite venues. I don't want to jump into anything commitment-wise, like him, and say it's my favourite, but it is
I think
definitely.
it could be with a few tweaks.
Yeah.
It could be a 10. I feel like with a few
Yes.
few tweaks, it could be a 10.
It's in my top 3. And at the moment, you are in my number 1 spot.
So that brings us to the end of another legendary episode of Moving Differently. Don't forget, Let Loose is out right now. I'm going to go ahead and let this thing loose. Stream it, download it on Beatport. It's already in the top 10 on Beatport. In fact, I need to check what position it's in today because I haven't actually checked today. But yeah, thank you if you've been buying it. Join us next week when Wild Wallace will return. Make some noise for EV Pro. Transition.